Okay, hi. My name's Michael Davies. We're doing practical 8A here as part of subject number 12. And my name's Michael Davies. This is my volunteer for the project, Diane Snedden. I'm just checking that you consent to being filmed today.
Yes, I
as
do.
part of this. Thanks very much. Okay, and away we go. Well, welcome, Jamie. Thanks very much for coming along.
No problem.
How's your? Do you have any trouble finding us?
No, but can I park out the back? I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
No problems at all. Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to put a face to the voice. Also too. I've got a bit of your background, obviously, but tell me a little bit about what brings you here today.
Yeah, I think I want to sort of try and quit drinking
Yeah.
alcohol.
Really, quit alcohol.
Yep.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I guess I go out with the boys sort of 3 to 4 nights a week, and during those pub nights, I drink anywhere between 6 and 10 schooners, and I've just been looking at it and thinking that that's increased quite dramatically over the last 2 years. So
Yeah. How
yeah.
are you feeling about that?
Look, I guess I had a bit of a jolt or a wake up call last week. I was in a car accident. I guess it was
Okay. Yeah.
probably a near miss. I ran a red light and nearly collided with a woman who was driving with her child.
Wow, scary stuff.
Yeah, pretty lucky. She was alert and braked, and so no one was injured, just probably both of us in a bit of shock.
Can I ask you, did alcohol play a part in this?
Yeah, I was coming home from the pub.
Oh.
So I guess I felt a bit lucky that we hadn't collided.
Yeah.
I felt lucky that I hadn't killed her or a child or myself.
Wow.
But I also kind of woke up going, if I lose my license, I don't have a job. I'm a courier. So, you know.
So it's been a wake-up call.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite an emotionally intense experience.
Yeah, and I guess it made me evaluate my habits and sort of go, I think I need to do something. I can see that my drinking has probably changed over the last couple of years.
Okay, well I can see it's affected you. Like
Yeah.
You're speaking about it with some difficulty.
Yep.
I guess the first thing I'd like to do is commend you for coming along to talk about it.
Thanks.
I think that's really brave of you.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit more about the role that alcohol plays in your life.
Well, I guess I use it. It's a social thing. It's a cultural thing. It's, you know, that's what we do with our mates. So, I enjoy it while I'm there. I enjoy socialising.
Sure.
But part of the evaluation, I've sort of worked out that it's really having an impact on my health.
Yeah.
So I used to really enjoy running and going to the gym, and now, because most mornings, to be honest, I probably am hungover. I just am not admitting it. I'm lethargic and tired, and I can't be bothered doing exercise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So is it safe to say that alcohol is compromising other parts of your life that you've enjoyed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. It sounds like also you're sort of noticing health effects from it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I
it seems both to yourself and maybe to others.
Yeah.
Is that a fair summary of where you're at?
Yeah, and I've got a close friend, Nima, who I socialise with, and she can have one drink. She would probably have a glass of wine every night, but that's all she has. And I guess I look at her with a bit of envy, like, oh, I wish I could do that.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I suppose I feel like a lot of my social interactions do involve alcohol.
Yeah. My next question to you was, I mean, I was going to ask you a little bit about the good parts and the bad parts of alcohol consumption. I feel like you've told me a lot about that, with the role that alcohol plays in your
Yeah,
life.
it's a social
Yeah.
thing. I think it's cultural, and then obviously not lacking physical activity.
Yeah. I guess my question to you is, what would you like the outcome of this counselling process to be?
Well, I think I'd like to quit drinking, or try and get some skills where one social drink is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Is it safe to say your motivation for this is health?
Yeah, health, and obviously not wanting to lose my job as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. So are you seeing? It seems like you're seeing a lot of potentially negative consequences of your alcohol consumption, and therefore looking to basically to quit for a while. Or
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Is that tell me, I don't mean to put words in your mouth, is that sort
Yeah.
of where you're at?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about my ability to stop at one drink. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm concerned about just one glass and what one glass might lead to, and just not being able to say no to the second, or yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'm interested if we move in the direction towards what you've articulated there, the quitting of alcohol, what barriers do you think you might face? What to potentially, hurdles that you'll have to overcome there?
Just probably my social activity with my mates,
Your pub mates?
pub mates.
Yeah. Can I ask, is it the same guys you're catching up with 3 or 4 times a week?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Some come and go. Not all of them are there at the same time, but yep, majority.
Basically, your pub mates.
Core
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Are these the same mates? You mentioned your exercise, that you used to used to do weights and run and that sort of thing. Are they your mates that were were they part of your life when you were exercising? Were they new mates?
No, these are kind of pub mates, and then I did have some mates that I ran with and
So
went to the gym with.
Exercise mates as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So one barrier might be that your mates have got a sort of a pub culture of going out and drinking. How do you think you could overcome that?
Probably not going, probably.
Yeah, okay.
But
so not,
not
yeah.
going. I don't want to lose my friends.
Sure, no, yeah, understand that. So, but, yeah, okay. If we're to go down this path also of really trying to stop alcohol consumption, where do you think you might find some support?
Well, I told Nima that I was doing this, and she was really supportive of it.
Yeah.
So, and I guess...
But she's not a non-drinker.
She's not a non-drinker, but
right.
we hang out together quite a bit.
And she's able to have one glass and then stop.
Yeah. So
Right.
she's aware that I'm here and this is what I want to do. And I suppose I could probably re-engage with, the running group or gym
Okay, yeah.
people.
Is
that would
alcohol
be-
part of their sort of
No,
culture?
no.
Okay.
It's sort of early mornings and pre-work, and I don't even know if a lot of them drink.
Yeah, right.
I think they tend to have a bit of a sober life.
Okay. So there is a chance maybe we could enlist some help from Nima in this?
Yeah, I would think she seems pretty supportive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think that might look like? Would you say to her, you're not going to drink at all when you catch up, or would you maybe try and stop at one? How do you see that maybe playing out?
I think I would probably like to look at skills to help me just have one and stop.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Just a final question, about, a little bit about the culture with your mates. Is there an opportunity to confide in your, as we call them, the pub mates? Can you sort of confide in them and say, hey guys, I feel like I'm drinking too much, I'm gonna stop, or
Probably.
how could that look?
There's probably people in there that don't even drink. It's just that,
Your pub mates?
yeah,
Okay.
they just manage to have one drink or they don't drink. I just think it's
yeah.
just me that needs to work out how I can
Yeah, right.
be social and have one drink and stop.
Yeah, okay. I'm asking just, I'm interested to see if you can conceive of a world where you've got support mechanisms around you in
Yeah,
your social sphere, and it sounds like you certainly do potentially have that.
yeah. I'm not sure about the pub mates, but certainly Nima and my old running crew.
Yeah, okay, great. We talked, talking of, I guess, support that we've got available to us. I've certainly got some handouts, I guess, here, you know, sort of things, you know, outlining, you know, for example, handouts that outline the impact of alcohol. So by what you've described to me, you might be potentially consuming 30 to 40 schooners in a week.
Yep.
In that sort of ballpark.
Yep.
So, you know, some of the handouts might talk about, you know, to help you, to better understand some of the health impacts for yourself of that, and similarly, I've got other handouts talking about maybe tips of reducing, you know, some tips to help you reduce your alcohol consumption or to quit totally.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think any of that would sound
Yeah, I
of
mean,
use to you?
could be a start.
Yeah, okay, a start, yeah, all right, good. And I mean, that's what we're after. We're sort of after a little bit of I guess, a progression, you know, a little, you know, maybe we can start by enlisting help from, you know, from Nima and having some leaflets and handouts from here, talking about some of the health effects, and then maybe confiding in your mates, and maybe switching your starting to switch your social circle a little bit, maybe de-emphasise the pub guys and re-emphasise your exercise mates. Does that sound plausible for you?
I think I can give it a go.
Yeah, great. I've also got some information here, for example, from services like Alcoholics Anonymous or specialist counselling services, you know, in the area of sort of alcohol addiction and things like that.
I don't think I'm ready, or I don't feel like I need that at this stage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, just know those
Yeah.
facilities are there if we need to. But yeah, no, I totally hear where you're coming from. Great. Well, I guess just to summarise where we've sort of got to today, and tell me if any of this doesn't sit right with you, but we might try and enlist the help of Nima a little bit in this and see if she can play a role in just helping to support you in an environment where you either decide to have no alcohol on your social catch-ups with her, or maybe, you know, just have one and see if you can develop the skills to stop at one. Maybe a little bit of time away from your pub mates. I certainly wouldn't want you to lose your mates, but maybe it is a good opportunity to start to switch the emphasis away from your pub mates and more towards your exercise mates. That again, yeah, okay. Can we maybe get together again next week and talk about some of that and take some steps towards that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
How does that sound to you?
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, nice to see you again.
Thanks.
And yeah, good luck with it.